What's happening in Marin County Homes? Today I have the hot off the press August stats for Marin real estate. Seems we've turned the corner on Marin home prices. What changed 25% since April? Hang on for the end for a heat map of how prices have shifted differently all over Marin County. That's right, by city. So let's get to it. I'm Karrie Hill, lawyer turned realtor, and I can help you buy or sell any home in Marin. Just email me. Sold homes. Let's start with the homes that sold during August. Of the 148 homes that sold, 87 homes closed below list at an average of 10% below. 18 homes closed at about list, and 44 homes closed above list price with an average of 7% above list. How do those numbers compare to prior months? Weaker. Let me show you how. To see how the sold homes have shifted, here's some information that I do include in the newsletter that I provide to people who want to be a part of this list, and it's information you won't see anywhere else. These are some of August's numbers, and as you can see in this column here, I provide how much homes sold above or below list price and the percentages that it happened, complete with the addresses. If you'd like to be on this email list for this newsletter, just email me with the title or subject line newsletter. So over here in April, you can see that 33% of homes sold below list price. But now in August, 58% of homes that sold below list price. And that is a 25% increase. Like, wow. Also, in April, they mostly sold below on average of 7%, but now it is 10%. So more below list. And if you want to just look at the flip side really quick, the ones that sold above in April were 8% above, and now they're 7% above. Okay, there is a little seasonality thing going on here because spring in here is the hottest market every year. So we don't know how much of this is just because this season or because things are literally getting weaker. Time will tell. Here you can see these light green bars. Those are all the homes that are for sale in Marin County each month. The dark green are the sold homes each month, and the blue line are new listings. And for this month, new listings went down 21%. Now the homes that sold, that's down here at the bottom. They went from 216 to 149, and that is a decrease of 31%. But of course we do this because we're most interested in the inventory, and the inventory numbers went up, and they went up by 4.2%. And when you go back for the more extreme view of looking at all of these numbers for this whole quarter versus next quarter, which is a bit more statistically relevant, you can see that inventory did go up 19.1% over this same time last year. So inventory does seem to be consistently going up now. And this chart is showing us average days on market, that would be these bars down here, as well as the sales price of a home over the original list price, and that is denoted by this red line up here. As far as that sales price over original list price, that's been very steady for the last 3 months. Hasn't really changed much, but the days on market are increasing, and this is a pretty significant increase, representing month over month at 28.9%. And again, when you back up and look at the entire quarter, it's up 5.4%. And if you want to compare that to last year, you'll notice that in August, there was not a big increase like there is this year on days of market. And it went down significantly in September. So that'll be interesting to see what happens next month. So here we have on this green line, these are the average prices that homeowners are asking for their homes. I don't pay a bunch of attention to that. The red line are those that sold. And these are the prices right there too, by the way, or the average price. And the blue bars are the median prices. And what we see with all this down action is that in the median sold price from this month to last month, those prices are down 2.9%. And the average sold price is down a whopping 11%. You can see that happening right there. And it happened last month too, and was down a little bit the prior month too. So this is a lot of down action on the average price. However, overall, when we back up to these quarter numbers, which are more statistically significant, this quarter over the same quarter last year is still up on everything. You can see those right here. And for a little bit more color on that situation, this is the price per square foot, which you can combine the two, the price per square foot and the price, to get a better overall picture of what's going on. And you can see that it is down, which represents being down 4.5% month over month. And the more interesting thing is when you look at the quarter numbers, it's up 2%. And that's a lot less than it was for the average and the median price. So when comparing this quarter to last quarter and price per square foot, prices seem to be a lot weaker than by just looking at the average and the median sold price. This chart is about the median estimated value of all homes in Marin. I love this because they use a little math equation and take the homes that are sold, apply it to all the other homes around it, and come up with the estimated value of all homes in Marin, which is pretty cool because our month-to-month numbers are just not statistically significant. And another thing I like about this chart is it goes all the way back to 2008. So it's a lot of information all the way through to now. And what you can see when they do this is it does show that prices are down, not nearly as significant as the average and the median price shows, but it also shows that the 12-month change is down again less than what the median and average price shows. And best, you can just see what's really been happening since we peaked in 2022. And last, here is that heat map that I love that breaks down everything that's going on. Oh, that green's a little hard to see. Let me switch the color. Everything that's going on in all the different cities of Marin. You want to pay attention, and again, this is estimated value, not average or median sold prices. You want to pay a big attention to this map over here, and notice that when I showed this from month to month, the changes, that the numbers that fall into the colors, like 25.3% to 13.2%, that's negatives, that part changes. So if you're comparing this month to last month or the previous month when I first started doing this, you need to notice that the scale changes too. You can't pay just attention to the colors. In any event, here it is. I'm not going to go through this because it'll bore you all, but you can stop it to see more clearly or look specifically at the part you're interested in most. Okay, so overall, the evidence shows a very slow shifting to weaker market. That's better for buyers, but it's really not too late for home sellers to get great prices for their homes. They're still pretty high. Next week, I'll be providing all this information, but specific to only Marin single-family homes. And the week after that, I'll provide this information again, but just for condominiums and townhouses. It's crazy how different the numbers all look when you break it out like that. So subscribe and hit the bell notifications so you don't miss those videos that most help you make your decisions. If you'd like more information about living in Marin County or some information about all the recent real estate changes that you really need to know about, check out the videos that should be showing right now. Thank you for watching and have a great day.